Greetings, 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 my sentient beings. Hey, y'all, it is 12/01/2023, and the hand of the Lord is favoring me. I need y'all to get that in your spirit today. Today is December 1st, 2023. And in God, there are unlimited possibilities. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. We are almost at the end of the year. Here it is. We are embarking upon, I believe this is Advent season. We're coming up in a time that is celebratory for many of us because we are here welcoming in this birth. That means we are regenerating ourselves for this newness. So I bid you adieu. Hey, my sentient beings, how is everyone doing? I know we have gone through Thanksgiving, and prayerfully, it was a time of sentiment, a time of celebration, a time of warmth, a time of remembrance, a time of embracing not only ourselves, but our loved ones who have journeyed over to the other side, had those conversations in the spirit and in the natural. And it is my prayer that at the end of all of it, there was a moment of gratitude and thanksgiving. And so, hey, I bid you adieu. That is what I come to do. Hey, this is Elder Renee. This is the Elders Table. It starts inside Wellness Center. And I want to take a moment out to say thank you to all of those who have donated thus far to our cause. You have made a huge contribution in what it is that we do for the youth in the community. And I want to thank Reverend Pamela Simmons and GP Care Packages. Definitely want to thank Shayna Beeman and my mom, and just those who want to give or to continue to give. There is our date has extended to the 11th, so you have more than enough time to give to the cause of helping someone stay warm, helping a youth, someone who is in need, stay warm this season. All right, well, you know what we do here. This is Freedom Friday. Freedom Friday. Honey, what is it? What does it mean to be free? Freedom Friday. It is the art of letting go. And so if I had to give you anything as we're coming into Advent, letting go and then rebirthing, the one thing I would say to you is the power of being worn out. Watch yourself. The power of being worn out. I heard a quote from Florence Shinn, and she says, on this day, I give up and I let go all of the worn out conditions, all of the worn out things. And she says, divine order is now governing my body, my mind, and my affairs. What I love most about it was she says, behold, there's a new thing coming. Behold, I do a new thing. And so, of course, I go straight to the scripture that talks about, behold, I do a new thing. Can't you perceive it? Don't you see it? I'm giving water in the wasteland, and I'm carving out new opportunities for you. What I ask you to do, however, though, is get rid of, let go of the worn out conditions and the worn out things. Oh, my Lord, my Lord, my Lord. So I guess my question today is, what has been wearing us out? What has been wearing us out? Whatever that thing that has been wearing us out, driving us to and fro, making us forget who we are and where we've been, it is time to let that go. It's time to move on to places and spaces that are not with the term accepting. Because here's what happened to me just a couple weeks ago. I was in a conference, and in this conference they had things, they were naming some things on the board, and one of the things they named on the board is that they said the LGBTQIA needs to be accepted. Normally, I would not. Normally, I would just say, okay, I'm going to give them a pass. But this time, I did not. I did not. And I said for myself, and I spoke for me and a couple of people in the room, and I said, can I tell you something? Now, this was a faith-based situation. The faith-based, which means that all of the interfaith-based. So there's different communities there present in our room. And I said to them, can I speak frankly to you? I said, we're not looking for your acceptance. And the room got quiet. And they were like, oh, well, we didn't meet. I said, well, hold on. I said, let me explain why. I said, because acceptance means that you and I are coming into an agreement about something where I'm trying to join what you got going on. And I said, we're not asking you to join life, but what we're asking you to do is extend the hand of grace. Extend the hand of grace like grace has been extended to you. Extend the hand of passion, compassion, and love like love and compassion has been given to you. And I said, and because of the teachings of Christ, we understand that grace and truth belong to Christ consciousness. So acceptance. We're not making an agreement with you to be okay. We are okay. We are sustainable. We have done what it is that we need to do. And now as a community, we need to, as we go forward in this, let go of the worn out conditions. There have been conditions that we have allowed to go along as we have been trying to get. We don't have to deploy or employ or even entertain because we've got grace. And that's what this Advent is about. We need to let go of worn out conditions and worn out things, those places and spaces or institutions that no longer want to have an agreement. And an agreement that we're coming to is that God is love and love is for everybody. That means that there is a shift. It says on earth as it is in heaven. Well, what's going on up in heaven that it should be like here on earth? Harmony, order, peace. The next question I'm asking you, do the planets collide? Do you see the stars arguing? No. So then how is it that we down here cannot seem to stay within the orbit, all circulating under one universal truth, love? How is that we keep missing the mark? And another thing, if on your planet is one thing and on my planet, but we still is another thing, but we still manage to be harmonious and succinct, then why don't we continue as a community to stay within our orbit? There's enough of us. There's enough of love that goes on around us. Even as humankind, as mankind, as humankind, we are all functioning under the same universal law. Love. Love for everybody. Love, stay in your lane, in your orbit, but love for everybody. Peace for everyone. Do what you do, but be peaceful, be kind, be generous, be compassionate. But at the end of the day, if the conditions by which you have tried to continue to get in and out of, they wear you out, it's time to let it go in this Advent season. It says, let it go. Let go of the conditions. If the conditions don't match who you are and where you're trying to go in God, let it go. If the things don't match and it's wearing you out, that does not coincide with your Christ consciousness, let it go. Let it go. Why? Because the next thing is coming. The newness of Advent is coming. The regeneration and the rebirthing, the Christ consciousness is coming. Why? Because behold, I do a new thing. He says divine order now has to go in place. And so now I place divine order over my mind, my body, and all of my affairs. I just wanted to let you know here on Freedom Friday, you are free to let go of all worn out conditions and all worn out things. Let's stop letting everything else around us wear us out and get on God's divine plan so that we could see the new things that's coming in our lives. It doesn't have anything to do with anyone else or anything else but love, joy, peace, community, compassion, unity, fellowship, all of that. All of that, all of the progressive thinkers, every instance that we're involved in. And so you may ask, what was the outcome of the conversation in the conference? It was thank you. Thank you for making us aware that it is grace and compassion that we need to extend. And the acceptance is only for those who want to try and be a part of this thing, or be a part of who we are, instead of understanding that we are all one in this thing. We are all one. And when we begin to see God in each other, and we'll get past all of the inconsistencies of the earthly things. Whew. I just want to tell you, if you feel worn out trying to get into something, into an institution, if you're worn out trying to become a part of something, if you're worn out and it's not harmonious and it does not bring you peace, it's not love and it's not joy, and you keep running into the same brick wall, turn away and go somewhere else. Don't force it, because God is going to carve out a way for you to get where you need to be, in the hands that you need to be. And as a community, we need to come together as one, to create a space where all can come. All is accepted all the time. In love, in grace, in hope, in joy, in unity. It's actually called the beloved community. Martin Luther King talked about it all the time. You can do what you do over there, I can do what I'll do over here, but we can coexist. So there's my prayer, that this Advent season opens up for you anew. And take this theme with you throughout the Advent season. Honey, if I'm worn out, I got to let it go so I can get on this divine plan that governs my mind, this divine order, this divine plan that governs my mind, my body, and my affairs, so I can see the new things of God, so I can see the new things of Christ, so I can be enlightened to the different levels of love that I've been trying to experience, but been going to the same old place to try and get it. No. Behold, I do a new thing. Can't you see it? Don't you perceive it? Ashe, amen. Go in peace, go in grace, but today be free enough to let go of those things that have worn you completely out. And remember, the wearing out is a work of an enemy, right? Who comes to kill, steal, and destroy. But you're greater than that. You're made stronger than that. And now you're made aware of it. So now, let's be about a harmonious business of goodness, love, peace, and joy upon this earth, as it already takes place in heaven, which is in our hearts. All right, y'all. Thanks again for those who have given. Thanks again if you're planning to give and you had the heart to give. We're still appreciating it and we're thanking you for it. It is our hoodie season for our youth. Don't forget to go in love. This is the Elder Table. Elder Renee. Love y'all. Peace out.